Okay, something I didn't do with these objects, I didn't group them. Notice that they can be moved away from each other, so just Command Z to undo that. I'm going to use my black selection arrow to select them both. I can then right click and go to group. Alternatively, I can press Command G on my keyboard and that will group the objects. Now those objects will not move away from each other. Next, I'm going to select the circle tool or the ellipse tool. I need to press and hold the rectangle and come down to ellipse. Okay. Now I am going to do a single mouse click and draw a 3x3mm ellipse, which of course means that it's a circle. Anywhere on my screen, I'm going to draw 2 more of those circles. Okay, now I'm going to use my black selection tool to select these objects. You need to press Shift to click on all of them. At the moment, I can't easily click and drag because this object actually has a white fill behind it. If I unfilled that, I would be able to click and drag to select these 3 objects. Now that I've got these 3 circles selected, I am going to center align them, just like we did before. And now we are going to use the aligned key object. This time it's a little bit different. So in Fusion, the holes had a 180mm distribution across from first to last. Illustrator works a little bit differently, so we need to think about the gap between them all. The other thing that Illustrator does not do in comparison to Fusion is that it measures things from the outside edge of objects. In Fusion it works center to center, which is a little bit more helpful for us. So the aligned key object in this case is actually going to be the distance between the objects. So in this case we are actually going to go 90mm, but then we've got this guy in the middle as well. And more specifically, we've got 2 half circles, so we actually need to go 90mm minus 3mm equals 87mm with a horizontal distribution. Okay, I'm then going to Command G so that those are all grouped. Okay, they're not going to move from each other. Now, when I select all of this, I can do a center align. And just to check, I'm going to introduce you to a new tool, the Dimension tool. It's this one here. We are needing to delete this afterwards because the Dimension tool actually is just like a line. It does actually exist as part of the design. Now, the Dimension tool does allow you to dimension to the center of the circle. So I've just checked that there, and that is consistent with how we drew the holes in Fusion. Okay, so I'm deleting that one. All right, last thing that we want to do is select these. I'm going to go Command C and Command V, and I'm going to do that twice. Okay, now all 3 of these groupings, again, I'm going to center align. I'm then going to aligned key object, and this time I'm going to do a distribution of 65mm vertically, and hopefully, if I Command G to group them, hopefully if I now center align in both directions, there's actually a new option in the new Illustrator as well where you can just press a single button, but I don't seem to have that. So now that has positioned all of my circles in exactly the right spot. Command G to group. There we've got our back panel.